Brexit, rights of EU and UK citizens and a peaceful Northern Ireland are key priorities. MEPs have adopted a law allowing EU consumers to access content bought in one country in other EU countries. And MEPs react to a European Commission paper on how to harness globalisation. Hello and welcome to our roundup of the European Parliament's latest plenary session here in Strasbourg. Let's begin with Brexit. MEPs held a debate about the EU's guidelines for negotiations with Britain about its exit from the European Union. The guidelines were agreed at an EU summit in April. In addition to the UK's bill for exiting the EU, the rights of over 3 million EU citizens in the UK and over 1 million UK citizens in continental Europe and peace in Northern Ireland are two major issues here. Manfred Weber, the chairman of the EPP Group, told MEPs how he thinks Brexit negotiations should be approached.
Zunächst über den Austritt zu reden, dann über die neuen Beziehungen. Wir haben eine klare Absage erteilt für die Rosinenpickerei, die manche sich in London nach wie vor vorstellen. Wer rausgeht aus der Europäischen Union, kann nicht mehr die Vorteile dieser Union in Anspruch nehmen.
He also spoke about the election defeats of populists such as Geert Wilders in the Netherlands, the Alternative für Deutschland in Germany and Marine Le Pen in France, and about how this can be a launchpad for a stronger EU.
Der Populismus ist gescheitert und 2017 bietet die Chance, dass wir einen Aufbruch für die Europäische Union hinkriegen. 2017 ist ein Schlüsseljahr, ja. Und deswegen ist das erste Treffen, das wir jetzt am Montag erlebt haben zwischen dem neu gewählten Präsidenten Frankreichs und der deutschen Bundeskanzlerin, weil die deutsch-französische Partnerschaft so wichtig ist, ein positives Zeichen.
Next, MEPs have passed a law allowing EU citizens to access online content they have bought in their home country in other EU countries. Once the law takes effect in 2018, EU citizens will be able to access online music, films and other content bought in their home country when they travel across Europe. MEP Angelika Niebler is the EPP Group's spokesperson on this issue.
Well, I think it's a big advantage for all our citizens in the European Union because if you have subscribed to online services such as films, sporting, broadcasting things, games, etc., you've paid for it in your home country, and if you go abroad, if you are on holidays, traveling around, you can take all the content with you and you also have access in the other member states. I come from Munich. When my FC Bayern is playing and I'm on holidays, it's great for me that I have a chance also to watch the football game when I'm in Portugal or in Poland.
And now turning to what the EU can do to make the most of globalisation. Jyrki Katainen, the EU Commissioner responsible for jobs, growth, investment and competitiveness, presented a recent Commission paper on how to harness globalisation. The paper aims to kickstart a key debate on how the EU can best harness globalisation and respond to its opportunities and challenges.
The EU must ensure a better distribution of the benefits of globalisation by working together with member states and regions, as well as with international partners and other stakeholders. We should seize together the opportunity to shape globalisation in line with our own values and interests, to respond to its opportunities and challenges.
And he gave some examples of what the EU could do here.
For example, the EU could push for new rules and higher standards to create a level playing field by addressing harmful and unfair behaviour like tax evasion, government subsidies or social dumping. Effective trade defence instruments and better enforcement of domestic and international rules could also help the EU act decisively against countries or companies that engage in unfair practices.
MEP Françoise Grossetête, the Vice Chairwoman of the EPP Group and responsible for economic affairs, gave the group's view.
J'aurais souhaité un plan d'action concret sur des sujets aussi essentiels que le contrôle des investissements étrangers dans les domaines stratégiques. C'est cela qui garantit les emplois, car l'emploi est bien la seule réponse sociale pour nos concitoyens. La mondialisation, elle ne sera heureuse que si l'Union européenne n'est pas peureuse face aux défis qui s'imposent à elle.
So that's it for the May Strasbourg session. Find out more about the activities of the largest political party in the European Parliament by checking out eppgroup.eu. Thanks for watching.